Hello class, welcome to your next set of notes. We are now moving on to line plots. So if you could cut your line plot notes out, glue them onto the next page, make sure you date them with whatever date you are taking this on, and we will get started. So pause this video, cut and glue, and then get going. So a line plot is a graph that shows the frequency. Frequency means how often. So it shows the frequency of data along a number line. So it is a graph that shows frequency, meaning how often a number pops up, or how often a word pops up, or something like that along a number line. So it is a number line. So for example, on here I have two different number lines. I have one that's just colors, and I have one that is actual numbers. You will typically see the one with actual numbers majority of the time. But it's fairly simple, okay, but it does take a little bit of work with it. So here are your steps for creating a number line. So these are your steps. Step 1, you need to create a number line with your categories at the bottom. So that would be words or numbers, whatever you're talking about in this case. So in this case, it's words. So I took all of the words from my favorite color list, blue, red, green, yellow, black, and other, and I wrote it along the bottom. Then it says to place an X above each response for the number of times it occurs. So if there are 6 responses, that equals 6 X's. So for instance, blue, there are 6 responses, so I need to have 6 X's above my blue. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to put a check mark that I'm done with blue. Then I do the same. Red. There are 4 for red, so I need 4 X's. Put a check mark. Green, there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yellow, there are 3. Black, there are 2. Other, there are 6. So the number of times that you see something pop up is the number of X's that it needs. So if I have 5 5s, I put 5 X's above the number 5, so forth and so on. So we're going to practice drawing those in class tomorrow. So we'll do an example on our whiteboard tables tomorrow in class. That way you can practice it with me. But then besides just drawing line plots, you have to be able to interpret them, which means answer questions. So this line plot shows what grade children are participating in art class. So when there are 3 X's above K, that means there are 3 kindergarteners. There are 2 first graders. There are 3 second graders, 4 third graders, 4 fourth graders, 5 fifth graders, 4 sixth graders, 3 seventh, and 2 eighth. And then you have to be able to answer these questions. So it says, how many students in class are in 3rd grade? There are 4 X's, so there are 4 3rd graders. So your answer is 4. Then it asks you how many students are in grades 4 through 8. I count up the number of X's in 4th through 8th. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there are 18 students in grades 4 through 8. I'm going to have you guys finish these last 3 questions on your own. They are homework. I expect them to be done when you come into class tomorrow. Question number 3 says, are there more kindergartners in this class, or are there more 6th graders? Write down your answer. Number 4 says, are there more students in a grade higher than 4th, so 5th through 8th, or lower than 4th, K through 3rd? And lastly, how many are in art class? So how many are in the art class. So answer those 3 questions for me for homework. Tomorrow in class, we will practice actually drawing line plots, and I will give you a few questions to answer about the line plot that I give you. And we'll discuss that at our guided learning table. So remember, I don't expect you to know how to do this when you come into class. That is what class time is for us to go over what we took notes so we can better understand. So it is okay not to know, but it is not okay not to try. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.